Good evening, everyone. So I decided, first of all, that there's not enough light going on here. Let's try and fix that. Okay. This evening I decided that I should do an additional reading for the Twin Flame Collective. Okay, so I think a lot of us are frustrated, and I'm talking specifically to the group that are not in contact at the moment, that are in separation. And I think there's a lot of frustration and confusion around why is this not happening, what's going on, and we've put in so much work, especially the divine feminine. Why is it not coming to fruition? Why aren't we seeing results? Why is the 3D reality not aligning with the 5D that we know and we feel is actually working, that we're doing all this work and things just don't seem to be actually aligning and coming together. So I want to ask a bit about that this evening, and I want to ask what inner work still needs to be done. What do we still need to do? What is missing? Okay. Why is the 3D not aligning with the 5D, and what is missing? What do we still need to do? So that's what I'm going to try and get to this evening. I'm going to ask what still needs to be done for the divine masculine, what still needs to be done for the divine feminine. I'm not going to go too much into the divine masculine space either, because I know that's primarily where the focus is with anyone who's in separation. What is he up to? What is he doing? What's going on in his 3D? What's going on in his head? I think we've intruded enough, and I think that a large portion of the issue is that we are too preoccupied with what's going on with him, okay, and not with what's going on with ourselves. This is an inner journey. That is the whole point of the twin flame journey. It is becoming whole and working on self love and having someone in your life because you want them in your life, not because you need them. The minute you have that need and that desperation, then things are definitely not in alignment. So we need to remember that, and we need to work on that. What's missing? What are we doing? Why is this anger and all these ego based emotions coming up where we're feeling frustrated, angry, resentful, and we just can't get rid of that? And until we get rid of that, we're not going to see results. We keep blocking ourselves because we don't have our heart in the right place, and we are sort of acting from a place of responsiveness and ego opposed to coming from a place of love and looking at it and saying, what do I still need to fix with myself? Instead, we are blaming and saying, why haven't we seen any tangible results yet? Why is spirit making me wait? Why do I have to have patience? We get exasperated with it. So tonight I want to ask some of these questions, and hopefully it will help you. And we need to know what's missing. Why is it not aligning? What do we still need to work on? Okay, so I will do divine feminine first, and I'm going to just ask what messages they have for us. It's that simple. I'm going to quickly use the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Okay, and I'm just going to ask, what work do we need to be doing that is preventing the 3D and the 5D from aligning and lining up, and what needs to still be done on our part? Okay. Happy full moon to all of you, by the way. And if you didn't know, there's an eclipse tonight as well. This is very much out with the old and in with the new energy, but it's very challenging energy. And it's a case of, are you up for the challenge, and are you willing to make changes in your life? We're big talk, no action. A lot of the time we say, yes, we're going to do positive change. We're going to let go of old patterning, let go of all these ego emotions, and then we just don't end up doing it, and we want to know why there are issues. So, what do we need to face up to? What is missing, and why is the 3D and 5D not aligning? Okay, that's blessings coming up. We're starting with feminine, divine feminine first. Remember, this is not based on physical male and female, but it's on the masculine and feminine energy. So gender is not a pertinent thing here. All right, you could be a male and be the feminine counterpart, and the balance comes in there. Okay, We're not going to like what we hear sometimes tonight, okay? We've not liked what we've heard for a long time, but we are clearly not listening. And that is why we are still battling. Because there are some that have come into alignment and they've come back into union. We need to know what's missing, what are we doing wrong. Why is the 3D and the 5D not aligning? This is beautiful. I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Okay. Anything else from this deck? One. Whoops. I got this for somebody last night. I do twin flame readings and readings to see whether someone is a karmic relationship or a twin flame or a soulmate, if you guys are interested in that. And the twin flame readings I do are very in-depth with the head space, heart space, all of that included. And I also pull from a deck that I've made myself called the Love Letters, which gives messages from both counterparts. So if you're interested in that, please go to my Etsy shop. I will leave a link below. I'm also doing Instagram, IGTV videos the whole week to give you guys some guidance, but that's general guidance with all the retrogrades and everything we're going through. Okay. This is very interesting. Are there any other cards for us? Don't panic, this isn't saying we have loads of work to do. It's just a lot of messages coming through. I'm not sure if I want this one. I don't feel like it's part of the deal. If it is, please let it pop up again. But I'm not going to distract you guys with it. Oops. The ones that have come up so far are very apt. Okay, I'm kind of feeling that this is the last of it. My deck's not cooperating. And that's 2. Any other cards one at a time? Thank you. It looks almost as if I feel like I need to take that one as well. As if we're supposed to only use this deck tonight. It's been calling to me. Like it's long overdue. I'm not going to take that one either. Should I take that one? Yes, I'm going to. Okay. They're all facing upside down, the others that have popped out, so we'll see. We can't use the whole pack here, surely. They're getting a bit messy now, so I think yeah, okay, we're done. We are done. I'll see if I'll pull anything else for clarity just now. But let's see what else we got here. Wow, okay. Alright. Ladies, or ladies and gents who are of the feminine counterpart in the twin flame journey, this is your message. Okay, we are reminded still that there are many blessings still coming, all right? We are not meant to do this to no avail and to no end, but there are certain things that we need to still do, all right? This is coming up very clearly for me. I see the pattern in the whole message here, so I'm going to give this to you. There are blessings coming. There is this pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, or your wishes coming true. All right, this reminds me of the Ten of Cups in the tarot, which is emotional fulfillment and emotional bliss and everything coming to fruition, celebration and relationships and just beautiful things. All right, so I mean, this cannot be a bad card. It's blessings and it's the most beautiful picture with a rainbow in it. All right, so this is still coming. This is your reassurance that it is still on its way. It is possible and it's coming to you. We just have a little bit more work to do. Okay, the sanctuary and the cave. This is about taking time out. We are in a place right now, astrologically and energetically, where we are supposed to be healing and resting. Okay, so if you're feeling sad, if you feel you need to withdraw, if you need to lie in bed and eat a packet of crisps and a whole chocolate to yourself, it's okay. Withdraw a little bit, get enough rest. If you sleep all day and you need to take a day off, do that. Take a personal day off and just go through the motions and rest and replenish your body. All right. The ancestors card is talking about karma. This is generations, this is generational stuff that is coming through. It could also be that this person's been in your life before and that you are repeating patterns, and that this is showing that they are coming back into your life after being with you previously. This also shows that there's some stuff to do with maybe your inner child, your childhood, or your family that you need to deal with. Ancestral karma is a big theme at the moment. The Lionsgate portal on the 8th of the 8th speaks of this, and that is going to erase negative karma and bring in new energetic patterns for us. Okay, if you want to know more about it, I'll put the link at the bottom as well. I'm doing a offer where I'm offering to do energy work for certain people. There's a limited amount because obviously I'm only one person, but I will do energy work on your behalf for the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of August. This is just to give you a bit of background. The Lionsgate portal is a portal that opens and peaks at the 8th on the 8th of August, and this year is 2019, which in numerology is 11. So it is 080811, which is a very auspicious number. And you can literally press the reset button and get rid of negative karma and bring in positive energy. All right, this is the chance to do this for yourself as well as you can do it on behalf of all your ancestors. So that this negative karma, there's different types: money karma, health karma. If you've all got a hereditary disease or illness, it's something that's karmically passed on to you. All right, so you can get rid of all of this, and you can take it upon yourself to say, I want to get rid of my ancestral karma and any negative karma that's influencing this relationship or blocking me. Okay, I can assist with that, and I am doing it for a couple of people. It's $10 per person, and I obviously do have limited space because I can only do what is at my capacity to do. I'll also be doing it at 8 minutes past 8 in the evening. If I have too many people that are asking for it, I'll do one at 8 minutes past 8 in the morning as well. So it'll be 080808. All right. And I will assist with that. So there'll be a link at the bottom if you're interested in that. What will happen is our solar system sun, Sirius, will shine on our sun and project this light into the Earth grid. This will also reflect on Orion's belt and ultimately shine on the Great Pyramid of Giza. So this is something that the Egyptians knew about as well, and it is a very auspicious time. Okay, it's a gateway for karma clearing. Take advantage of it. Do it yourself or contact me by all means and make that booking. The link I have will actually have a special button for this 0808 Lionsgate portal for $10 per person. All right. Okay, then this is something I will be using as well. I'll be using crystals to help you guys out. And this is to say that you need to focus. Maybe you've been too scattered in the things that you're trying to do. Maybe you're trying to do two things at once, As the feminine, we sometimes think, well, we have to have the perfect body, we've got to be in shape, we better be doing exercises, we better be making money and be the strong, independent woman, and we need to balance the family and everything, and we're overwhelming ourselves, and that's why we probably need all of this rest. And we've been doing it for a long time, and even this long wait, whether it's been a couple of weeks or a couple of months or a couple of years for some of you, it really takes its toll on you and it drains you. You need to focus on what you want. You need to not have your thoughts scattered at the moment. If this is your mission, to bring this into balance, to work on these things, you need to focus. And you need to focus on one thing at a time. This is a key to manifestation as well, and attracting things into your life. You need to be very clear on what you want, and you need to be very focused on one thing at a time. Multitasking is not a strength. Okay, I was also under the impression it was, especially when I was in corporate. You need to focus on your purpose, and you need to focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking scatters your thoughts, and you have a whole lot of things going on, and you look very busy, but you're not really achieving anything. All right, and that's where we are right now. We really need to do some meditation or sit quietly, give ourselves 5 or 10 minutes, maybe do this whole thing where you've got to sit in your sanctuary, find a sanctuary for yourself in your garden, a nice quiet place in your home, whatever it is, and dedicate some time to yourself, because this is about self-love as well. Please don't forget that. Okay, some me time is necessary. Lie in the bath, whatever it is, and work on focusing what you want to achieve. The best version of yourself, reacting to things better, not blaming others, taking ownership for what you need to clear. And what's your junk? What are you projecting on your partner that is maybe your stuff? Because remember that they are a mirror image of you. If there's something you love about them, it's something that you can love within yourself as well, and that you recognize in yourself. If there's something you dislike about them, it's something that you are reflecting that you dislike about yourself and needs to be worked on. We need to own up to this, and it needs to not just be lip service. We need to really take ownership of it and to really focus on what we need to do. Okay, otherwise we are just going to be frustrated. Okay, then we have radiance, summer solstice. A lot of people have been told that they are going to come into union in the summer period. All right, it's summer in the northern hemisphere and it's winter in the southern hemisphere. So hence me wearing a cardigan. But I think this is summer for the northern hemisphere, but also means winter for the southern hemisphere. And this is this radiance, this is the sun, this is things that are being revealed. So if you've been waiting for someone to come through with their truth, this is a sign of it. Also for you to be true and honest with yourself. Honesty and integrity is a big theme and is integral to your healing right now. Okay, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to be honest about what your issues are, what you need to clear. You need to be honest about yourself that I'm tired and I need some R&R. I need to show myself more love. I need to be more focused. Okay, and this is about things being revealed, illumination, warmth, blessings. And the sun in tarot is very much got to do with relationships coming to fruition, engagements, marriages, etc. So again, it's telling you about these blessings and this radiance coming into your life, that it is possible, but it needs to come from within. You are a mirror for your counterpart. You mustn't forget that. If you are displaying this, this is what you'll get back. If you're displaying misery and victim mentality, that's what you're going to have reflected back at you. Okay, then tsunami, wake up call. All right, this also has to do with this energy shift we're going through. It's full moon tonight. This is something that's going to hit you between the eyes, and we have been warned about this energy coming in. All right, the energy that's around at the moment is very volatile. We're in Mercury retrograde and a whole bunch of other planets, including Pluto, which affects all the darker aspects of ourselves. All right, if we can sort out our Pluto issues, which are our deepest, darkest secrets and issues, then we will have a completely different life. Okay, so what's happening now is we've all been dragging our feet, including the masculine. I do feel this to an extent where they're hesitant all the time. And guess what? The universe is going to give you a kick in the pants right now, and it's going to push you over that edge. They're going to make you take the leap. They're going to make you own up to your stuff. And this is going to also bring up a lot of childhood trauma, things where we've been in abusive relationships, where we feel we haven't spoken up and we're going to have an outburst perhaps, but this is bringing life-changing events, okay? And it's a wake-up call, it's a tsunami, it's going to hit you hard, but it's going to bring major change, and it starts tonight. All right. You can do the full moon exercise where you write down all the things you want to get rid of and burn them and let it go up into the ether, or pretend that you blow it into a helium balloon, use visualization and let it go up into the air, let the powers that be take it away, and it can be returned to you healed or be taken from you forever if it's no good. Okay, so work towards this, and this new moon is very auspicious for this, and the Lion's Gate as well. Very, very important, okay? So, you're in for a wake-up call. We're going to have to face some real issues about ourselves because we've been delaying it, and a lot of us have been in the victim mentality because we were ghosted or we were just cut off, and we need to realize maybe there were things about ourselves that caused this, or that you have to be the kind of partner that you want to be with. And if you're not that person, you cannot expect another person to accept that. That's something we have to remember. Okay. So then we're going to move on to the others. This is beautiful, actually. We're being told that there's a lot of fire and passion in this, all right? This is the passion that drives us, the things that are going to make us have this tsunami, this tower moment, this breakdown possibly. It's the fire that drives us, the fire that we have for this person, and the fire that they have for us too. This is like the Page of Wands, that fire energy that comes in as well. This is telling us as well that there is this passion and this fire between us. We mustn't worry about this. This radiance as well sort of adds up to that. Okay, and the blessings that are coming with the rainbow. There is this fire, this passion, and there is going to be a time of celebration coming very soon. But remember also, if you're trying to manifest and you're trying to focus, it's very important that you live in the moment and you behave as if things have already happened. You don't say, please, can my counterpart arrive? Please bring him into my life. Every time you speak that way, you are speaking as if it is still in the future, and you keep it in the future. With manifestation, it is very important to act as if it's already happened and show gratitude. I'm so grateful that I have this fiery, passionate connection with my counterpart. I'm so grateful that I have reason to celebrate, and I'm dancing because we're going to be together. We have blessings coming to us. If you speak like that, and you speak as if you're already together, that bridges the gap between you talking in the future and you talking in the now, and it does a quantum leap and makes things manifest. I'm so grateful that I have managed to work through my karmic patterns, and I've owned up to myself that there are things I need to fix about myself, that I'm not perfect in any way, but there are still things that I can work on to make myself the kind of partner that I would like. And the minute I mirror that, my partner will come. All right. So you are reminded that there is passion, there is this very, very strong energy here. There will be cause for celebration soon. There is synergy involved as well. Okay. There has to be synergy. You two have to melt and merge together and work synergistically, and it has to be a flow. And this is coming. All right. This is all energy that's coming into our space right now. And you need to seek the synergy as well. You need to get the balance between everything. You need to get the balance between your spiritual and having the meditation and sitting outside and connecting with spirit. And you need to get the balance between working and doing what you're doing and getting your material stuff in order, and balancing the ego, not expecting things and getting impatient. And here we go. Look at this couple sitting there. And it says promise. This is a promise that you guys made, all right? And this is something that's going to come to fruition. This could also mean, because it's new moon, that for some of you it will be around the time the new moon comes, which is it's approximately 2 weeks' time. I don't know the exact date, but if tonight is full moon, then we don't have long to go before the new moon comes. So it could be between this time and then, but we do have some time to still do some work, and I believe that that's in the next few days. And if you haven't done it, I'm telling you now, the universe is going to be pushing you to sort some things out. It's coming. But you've made this promise. And here, the last card, so beautiful, is love. We need to remember also half of the battle can be won through compassion. If you have been upset with your counterpart for leaving you, ghosting you, whatever the case is, you need to understand why this happened, because I believe that you intuitively do know and you understand why they've done what they've done. It could be to protect you, it could be because they need to heal, they need to pull themselves into sanctuary, into this like hermit mode, because they also needed to rest, they also needed to heal, and they needed to be a better version of themselves as well, to come into union with you, because you both promised that this would be a wholesome relationship. Okay, so the best way you can do that is to realize they're a mirror of you. And you need to have compassion for what they've been through, just as you would expect them to have the compassion for what you've been through. Okay, but this is showing love. It's showing the two hands eventually reaching together, making this connection. It's going to come through synergistically. We have to just work on the synergy and remember to act from a place of love. I said this in my other reading that I did for the collective earlier. You need to come from a place of love and not from the ego, not from anger. If any of that anger, resentment, any of that is there, you must know that it's not going to happen for you right now, because you're coming from the ego. The ego is angry. The ego feels victimized. The ego feels hurt and oppressed. The ego doesn't care if this person's also been through something. The ego doesn't care if they've done it to protect you. The ego doesn't care if they've really had serious stuff to sort out, or if they've had children to put first, or whatever the case is, whatever the reason has been for this estrangement. The ego doesn't care. You need to come from a place of love and compassion. And the minute you understand that, something will click. And this will bring change. Okay. I'm going to pick my famous Spirit Oracle pack and just ask what guidance we can get from this tonight. I'm just going to get 2 or 3 cards for you guys. And then we'll move on to the masculine. Yes. Okay, so what general messages do we have for the Divine Feminine tonight, please? One at a time. Ooh. Anything else? I don't think that's it. Sorry, I wasn't going to take that one. It just didn't feel like it actually jumped out. It felt like a little bit of a mess. Alright, so we have blessings. And there's another rainbow. Oh my goodness, these are like clones. Blessings with the rainbow, please look. And blessings, there it says blessings with the rainbow. If that's not validation and confirmation, I don't know what is. Okay, because this is a general reading, I can't give you timelines. I can only do that in personal readings, but I will read this for you. Blessings. You are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, and set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. Okay, compassion. I must tell you also, a very good way to get through this retrograde and eclipse season is to do creative things. All right, if we are being creative and creating and doing things we love, hobbies, etc., it stops us from getting so wound up, biting off other people's heads and getting angry and coming from that ego nasty place. All right, so do things that are creative and that you enjoy doing, and this will help you get through this hard time. Faith. Some of us are sick of hearing this, but really you need to remember to come from a place where you know what's going on in the 5D, you feel it, okay? You feel it, and you're being told not to be influenced about what you're seeing in the 3D space. Just because you're not seeing results doesn't mean that the things aren't happening in the background. I always say to my people, have faith in that which you cannot see but nevertheless exists. Okay? And this card says there are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe and the way ahead is clear. Have faith. I really feel that we can make a big difference here with just owning up to certain things. And I think that it's just maybe as simple as saying, yes, I know that I do these things. I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I need the rest. I know that I need to let go of this stuff. I'm willing to have this wake up and this power, this tower moment. Just saying that can just make things change instantly. Just having that compassion and saying, oh, yes, I see this from a different point of view, can cause that shift within a day. It doesn't have to go on for weeks and months, and it doesn't have to be such a huge mountain for you to climb, and it's such a big deal. Maybe all you need to do is rest, and you're going to have this epiphany of how to deal with it and say, you know what? Actually, I do need to be a bit more understanding. I do need to have faith that I had this time when I made this agreement, we made this promise to come back together. I know, I have faith that this is going to happen. So why am I doubting myself? Why am I putting all these obstacles in my own path? It's just an illusion. I'm being told, Spirit's telling me that the way is clear. There are no obstacles in my path. The only obstacles are me. Okay. Oh, that was lovely that we got the Rainbow Blessings card. That is definitely amplifying all the energy for this, okay? Please keep it in mind. Please keep the faith. It's not much longer now. Really, it's not. Okay. And I do, because I do readings and I have a lot of clients, I do see people coming into union every day. I see people that were in the most miserable relationships and lost that person and thought they were that person. And just to meet somebody else and realize, wow, this is my twin flame. This is my person. And they're happy as pigs in mud right now. Okay, I'm now going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it for the masculine. So, let's clear the energy a bit. And we're going to ask the same things. What is going on? If there are any masculines watching here, please don't take anything we say as criticism. We need to look at ourselves as well. Why is the 3D not aligning with the 5D? What do we need to do? What's missing? What work still needs to be done by us? Okay, from the masculine point of view. These are the divine masculines we're dealing with now. What work do they still need to do? I like to use these cards as well because they can be used for masculine and feminine energy quite nicely. Okay, so why are things not aligning in the 3D when we know something's going on in the 5D? Okay, what messages for the divine masculine this evening, please? Okay, what does the divine masculine need to work on to bring this into the 3D? I'm not going to take those one at a time, please. What do they need to work on? What is preventing this? I'm going to take these. Okay, if these are meant to come out, I think they'll come out again. I'm not going to take those, they also seemed a little bit messy. Okay, what else? You see, that's a clear. Very interesting stuff coming up here. Alright, What work still needs to be done for the masculines? Look what just popped out there. It just turned itself the other way around. I'll put it to the side. They also need some reassurance, you know. They're also working very, very hard. I'm going to take those two. Earth Magic came up just now for the feminines, and I put it back. I'm going to put that on the side as well. What else do the masculines need to know or work on, please? The messages are much the same. Oh, okay, we're flying all over the place. I'm going to take them. We're getting repetition here, just in a different kind of a language. Okay. And I'm going to take the two that fell off the end of my desk just now. Bear with me one sec. Oh my goodness, okay. Alright, these two must just stay aside. Wow. You know, these sort of have the same meaning for me. Okay, is there anything else, please? I'm going to do 3. 1, 2, and 1 for luck. I always do that and one pops out. Okay. Oh, you know, I just feel for these guys, or these masculine counterparts. Alright, we'll do those just now. I won't forget, because that's the other deck I'm going to use. Here we go. This is so interesting. Okay, this matches up so much to what we just did for the Divine Feminine. Some of the cards are identical. Alright, so the thing that I feel they're struggling with the most at the moment is their power. Their inner strength, the power that they need to try and make contact, to feel worthy of getting into contact with you again if they've wronged you, or perhaps if you've turned them away. They need to gain the strength, alright, and they need to strike when the time is right. They need to build up their inner strength. I think they've been really beaten down. I do feel that a lot of these guys, or these masculines, have been through a lot of emotional stuff, and a lot of stuff that they've had to take serious responsibility for. Okay, and sometimes the feminine just thinking, well, you know, why am I left out? But I feel they had a lot of business to take care of. And a lot of it, even if it was a 3D relationship, you want that to be done. If you're a feminine, you want that to be done. And they want you to be doing it as well, because they don't want any baggage coming in. Those kind of relationships are over. We must understand that the relationships from the past, where we had third-party junk and discussed our exes and compared them to our exes, all of that kind of stuff is over. Alright, this gameplay, cheating on people, all of that is not going to allow you to come into union. That is not on the menu anymore. The type of relationship is not superficial. It's not concerned about physical stuff. It's not concerned with being, you know, unfaithful and all of that kind of low vibe, low energy stuff. That is not how it is. The nature of true, connected, synergistic relationships has changed completely, and there's no place for that kind of crap anymore. That's how it is, and he needs to step in his power with regards to this. And the feminines, some of you are also guilty of being cheaters, not being authentic to yourselves, not being authentic to them, playing people. Those days are over. If you are still in that energy, you're not going to come into union with somebody that you truly deserve, and that is the honest truth. Okay, there's no time for that. That is not a spiritual path. That is not a wholesome, beautiful twin flame relationship. It's not. So don't even fool yourself. Then you do have serious work to do. If you're still going to be messing around with stuff like that, then you are not deserving of a relationship like that. Okay, that goes for both parties. I'm not picking on anybody. That goes for both parties. Okay, and then this is definitely showing that there is movement. It is slow, but I definitely take note here of this kind of the sun rays at the end and this going towards the sun rays. So there is progress being made. It's slow, but I feel like it's very calm. This is almost like the Page of Pentacles energy where there's movement in the 3D, but it's very, very slow, and we have been told that before. But he's just trying to take it easy. He's also trying to rest and restore. Okay, I also picked up something like that. He also needs to rest and submerged. Here we go, this one. When we feel like things are on ice, and I think that we need to respect this because, like I say again, I think there was a lot more going on behind the scenes than we actually realized. That's why the movement is slow. Certain things needed to be in place, or things needed to happen, or they had to acquire certain things before they can actually make contact with us. These cards almost mirror each other as well. It's very interesting. But you know, when they say you can only see the tip of the iceberg and there's so much more to it, I do feel that that energy is prevalent with them. We can't even begin to imagine what it is that they need to tell us when they actually come forward in their truth. And there's so much to the story, and they are making progress and they are moving forward, even if we don't see it. Okay, so guys, we understand, we see this. There's definitely, you've been dealing with a lot, and there's a lot more to it, and I think there might be a bit of frustration with yourselves and not being able to express this as well, not being able to tell your counterpart, listen, you don't even know the half of it, and I'm moving forward, but it's slow movement. So you guys you're making progress, but this is a very calming card. So I think things have slowed down a bit, and even though you're going through a lot still, it's sort of like evened out a bit. Okay, this childhood card with the innocence, this is also dealing with maybe childhood trauma or things from the past or your inner child. Maybe you've acted in certain ways in relationships because of the wounds that you feel you need to face up to with regards to your childhood. Maybe you've taken life too seriously. Maybe there was no time for play or to be light-hearted. Maybe you've not known that in your relationships before, and you're starting to have a look at this. If you are not starting to have a look at it, it's something to seriously look into. If you've been very serious, if you've gone through all of this hardship and this hectic stuff, you need to please just calm down, have some fun, get outdoors. If you have children, play with your children, whatever the case is, but you need to get in touch with your inner child. Go for a movie, you know, be silly, do something just to lighten the mood a bit and to get to this place of innocence. And again, this is similar to like the Hermit card in the tarot, where it says you need to have the childlike outlook. You need to look at things with wonder and amazement like a child does. And you need to also trust. If you trust the universe like a child does, a child doesn't worry where its next meal's coming from or that it's going to be looked after or protected. They just trust that it's going to happen. They have this blind faith that everything's going to be fine and they're always looked after. And you need to get to that point because that will help you tremendously. Okay? This ancient healing wisdom, I think, also speaks similar to the karma card that the feminine got. There is this ancient wisdom that's coming through and also karma that needs to maybe be cleared. You need to take note of this period where this is available to you and you need to act upon it. You need to know what you want to get rid of, what you want to walk away from, what you never want in your life again. And you don't want it for your ancestors, you don't want it for your children. If you carry this through to the next generation, you're not going to be very happy with yourself. Okay, so you need to know, only take the wisdom through and be willing to have the hard lessons that bring this wisdom. Wisdom comes through making mistakes. Okay, again, let's not on either side be too hard on ourselves. We're here to learn lessons. This is what it's about. The volcano is volatility. This is about our moods. This is about Mercury retrograde and all the stuff we're going through right now. And please look in the smoke. Do you see what I see? Two people embracing, masculine and feminine. So these are emotions that need to come out, that need to be expressed. this sort of explosion needs to happen, and all of this stuff needs to come up for certain things to be processed. All right. So, again, try to watch your volatility, try to have compassion. We need to move away from handling things in a reactive way. We need to respond, not react, not just bite at somebody because we've been under a lot of strain. So, just be mindful of that. We have the same card as the feminine got, the passion, the fire. This is what you feel for each other. Okay, this is being mirrored. This is wanting to deeply express these emotions to this person. You are physically attracted to them as well, even if you maybe weren't in the beginning, all right, for both parties. But this fire is within you. This is something that you need to embrace and set it alight, and don't be afraid. There's got to be an element of trust here as well, that you can be that passionate person with your counterpart, that you can be yourself. All right, we've discussed the iceberg submerged card. Here we've got synergy again, bringing things into that perfect harmony, trying to be accommodating, be compassionate, work together. And the harmony card, when this came up, it reminded me of the synergy card. I thought, oh, well, these are almost one and the same. So this is about being out in nature, and this is about music. Maybe you've been getting signs through music, and your favorite song is played, or your song that belongs to the two of you. Maybe music can also help you get in touch with your inner child and loosen you up again. The feminine's got the dance card, which is dance and celebration. Remember to do these things. Music can be immensely healing. Dancing and moving your body can be immensely healing. So embrace these and watch out for signs that are coming through in this, all right? This invocation, I think, also talks about full moon. And sorry, we got cut off, so I have to continue here. All right, but we're almost done. Taking advantage of the full moon, getting rid of these energies, maybe having a cleansing bath or doing something to attract the energies you want, to work on your manifestation. I know you guys are tired. Do something simple, light a candle for yourself and say, this is representative of me burning everything away and attracting everything that I do want back into my life. Something simple. Or, like I said, you guys can take advantage of the Lionsgate portal and the energy work that I'm wanting to do on your behalf for $10. And I will do energy work on your behalf to clear this negative karma as best I can, to bring new things into your life and do the whole out with the whole old, in with the new thing for you. So please click on the link below to get more information about that. And then yes, you're also in for a wake-up call. The new moon is also significant, so I think there's definitely shift coming within the next couple of weeks. For those that are not in union at the moment, who are still in separation, there's a big wake-up call, maybe a really nice surprise. But the universe is definitely pushing. Okay, if you haven't taken the steps, the universe is pushing. And here is breach. This is breaking through the mold. This is literally breaching from the water, breaking free from whatever has been holding you back, holding you down, being in this oppressive situation. You're finally going to feel this freedom and this liberation, and it's going to be beautiful. Okay, that's all I have to say about that card. And then the earth magic, I think this maybe has to do with also these, the getting outdoors, connecting to yourself again, and perhaps even taking advantage of these shifts that are happening, the planetary shifts. Okay, and also just having faith and believing in that which cannot be seen but nevertheless exists, that there are things out there and energies out there that can influence and help you. Okay, and like I say, you got the same as the feminine, the rainbow. The fire passion card was the same. Wake up call, synergy. There's so much mirroring here, and it's really beautiful to see, but with all positive outcomes. Okay, now we're going to just pull some Spirit Oracle for the masculine. I'm so sorry, I overstepped my luck, or pushed my luck with my length of my video, so it now has to be in 2 parts. Okay, so let's see what we got. Can we please have some guidance for the divine masculine? One card at a time, please. What is most important for them to know, or that can validate what we've been looking at here? What can we tell them? What do they need to know? Any guidance or messages, please, for the Divine Masculine to help and let us know why is 3D and 5D not aligning. I'm going to take these. Do I have time for these? Okay, I'm going to be very quick. Joy. Kuan Yin, love and compassion. This was told to the feminines, a time of healing. You're being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. Isn't that beautiful? Karma. This is talking about this energy shift lines gate. Someone from the past re-emerges in your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. Aura of love. Wow, this is a blessing. The union of light and dark, the earth and the sky, balancer of anima and animus, the merging of two souls. Acknowledge the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself, both yin and yang, to create a perfect balance. Guidance. Release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless, with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river, for the spirit of love will guide you and keep you safe. Wow, these are beautiful. Here is full moon. Emotion. You are awash with unexpressed emotions. Volatility volcano, guys. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. Pick up the phone. Send that message. Flame of love. Wow. Okay. Allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you to burn through all illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. I've got 2 minutes left. Okay. Reflection. Reflect upon and bless all the wondrous times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. Feel them in the 5D. Telepathy, the veil is thin. That will work for you, especially this evening. Sacred knowledge. Ancient and sacred knowledge is waiting within the heart of earth, yearning to be discovered. Crystals hold the key. Connect energetically with the earth and her crystal realm. Healing, love, and abundance result. Okay, I'm going to be using some crystals as well when I do the manifestation work for you guys on the Lionsgate 0808. So don't forget to click the link below if you're interested in that, and also to follow me on Instagram for the readings that I'll do the rest of the week. All right. Much love to all of you. I have to squeeze this in quickly. Anything that you need to know, if you want to book a reading, the link will be below. All right. Take care. Much love to all of you. I honor your journey. Look after yourselves. Bye.